one thing that caught my eye today was, Edmonton's been struggling the last two games. Back, it's like Jekyll and Hyde this year. But I noticed that they are changing up their first line, which kind of threw me because Ryan Nugent Hopkins and Connor and Zach Hyman, their goal expectancy has been number one. That line has been the number one goal expectancy line in the entire NHL. And they decided to change that up a little bit so that they could flip Evander Kane and Ryan Nugent Hopkins to hopefully be able to help Leon Draisaitl get off the schneid because he's kind of been struggling lately. And that kind of frustrated me because when you have one line that's been the best goal expectancy line in the entire NHL, just seems like you wouldn't want to mess that up. I don't know. That was just my thought.
Yeah, you see coaches do this a lot. Gerard Gallant used to do this with the Rangers last year, and it drove me up a wall. There's no reason to break up lines that are going well because you're trying to create more offense in lines that aren't doing well. I know I go back to the Rangers a lot, but a perfect example is that second line this year of Panarin, Trocheck, and Lafreniere. There's no reason to break them up. They're playing really well, and the fact that they require the top defensive attention every time they play is only going to help these other lines eventually gel, figure it out, and gain momentum, and that's what's happened. So I've personally never been a huge fan of breaking up lines that are successful to help with other lines' success. Maybe he's the coach. Let's see if it works. You got a lot of scoring, a lot of playmakers on that team, but I don't know if I would have broke them up.
Yeah, I'll piggyback off your last point too. I mean, they have a bunch of star power on that team, but I mean, I'm all for shifting it up. I mean, Edmonton's lost 2 in a row. Might as well shift it up. Try to change up the looks. Try to get different opportunities for different people. Like you said, Draisaitl's struggling a little bit. Get him a little bit of help there. I think Connor can do it with with anyone. He'll create space on his own. So I think it's a good shift for them. They're riding hot for, what was it, 8 or 9 games, Ash?
Yeah, they won 8 in a row. So
yeah. So I mean, shift it up a little bit. They'll figure it out.
Anything
I wanted to, yeah. I mean, as long as we're good on that topic, I'm okay with switching up lines when things aren't going well. I agree there.